Welcome to Dave's Cards and Sports Games. Something unique today. Something it's taken me a long time to do. It's every hockey player ever born in Minnesota. Their rookie card. Yes, I'm crazy. And I will be at the Minnesota State Hockey Tournament next year showing off this collection of all the Minnesota Born hockey players. And we will start out. Wyatt Amat. Will Acton, that's Keith Acton's son. These players were all born in Minnesota. And every Young Gun card of every player born in Minnesota is on here now. Jack Ocon. Andrew Albert. Earl Anderson. Joey Anderson. Mikey Anderson. Russ Anderson. He married Miss America. Mike Antonovich. Every one of these players played at least one game in the NHL. Please like and subscribe to Dave's Cards and Sports Games. David Backus. Bill Baker. Keith Ballard. Mike Baumgartner's in there somewhere. Kiefer Bellows. Tim Berglund autograph card. Adam Burkle played for the Twin City Vulcans when I was their announcer. Stu Bickle. He's from Chanhassen. Jake Bischoff. Nick Bukestad. How about his dad? Scott Bukestad. Jason Blake. Brandon Bashinsky. Brock Besser. Brian Bonin. There he is. Corey Bohr. William Borgen. Henry Boucher. Travis Boyd. Justin Braun. Bobby Brink. Johnny Brodzinski. Aaron Broughton. Neil Broughton. Paul Broughton. The Broughtons. Once again, this will be on display at the Minnesota Boys High School Hockey Tournament next year. J.T. Brown, that's Bill Brown of the Vikings' son. Bill Butters. Does not have a card. Dustin Bufflin has a card. Jack Carlson. Correction, that's Steve Carlson. Steve Carlson has a card. Jack Carlson does not have a card. I believe that's Ryan Carter. Ryan Carter. Hard to read that one. John Casey from Grand Rapids. Jackson Cates. Noah Cates. Tom Chorsky. How about Dave Christian? O-Pee-Chee. That's why you can see the name. America. Tops, you got to scratch off the name. There's Steve Kristoff, O-Pee-Chee, Canadian Olympic hero. Once again, every Minnesota-born card. We forgot Frankie Brimzek. Big postcard from the 30s. Frank Brimzek. And we'll get to the other ones here when we get to them. One more. Sully Dahlstrom. That'll be coming up shortly. We'll show you that one right now. Sully Dahlstrom from the Blackhawks. Very cool uniform. Ben Clymer. Bob Colliard. Tim Conboy. Yes, he played for Graham Clark, by the way. Tim Conboy played for the Vulcans when I was their announcer. He was a fighter in the NHL. Pretty good fighter. Mike Crowley. Mark Cullen. Matt Cullen autographed. John Curry. Chris Dahlquist autographed. How about Brad DeFoe? Joe Diedzik autographed. I believe he went to Edison High School in the Twin Cities. Butsy Erickson, Brian Butsy Erickson. I believe he runs and it's an O-Pee-Chee card. I believe he runs a car wash in Roseau, the rival. How about Brock Faber? Cade Fairchild, cool card. Kelly Fairchild. Mike Farrell. Justin Falk. Joe Finley. Rusty Fitzgerald. I believe he was from Duluth. Suppose I could look. Two Harbors, it says. Rusty Fitzgerald says Minneapolis. Zach Fitzgerald says Two Harbors. How about Derek Forbort? Here's a Duluth guy. Cool picture. Jeff Frazee, Gopher goalie. Trevor Frischman from Blaine, Minnesota. Jake Gardner. You are looking at every Minnesota-born hockey card. Every Minnesota-born that has a hockey card, you are looking at it now, live. How about Ken Jernander? Shane Gersich. Always a tough one to read. Tom Gilbert. Stan Gilbertson. Matchbox card of Leroy Goldsworthy. From Two Harbors. Matchbox card from the 30s. Alex Goligoski. Tommy Gorence. Guy Goslin. Jordan Gross. John Gruden. No, not the football announcer and coach. Brian Hallinan. Al Hangsleben. Ben Hankinson autographed. Casey Hankinson. Keith Hansen. Brett Hauer. Adam Hauser, another old golfer. Mark Heaslip. Brett Hedigan. Seth Helgeson. Matt Henderson. And this guy played 110% all times from Blaine, Minnesota. Matt Hendricks. Darby Hendrickson rookie card. These are all rookie cards, by the way. This is a rookie card of every player ever born in Minnesota to play in the NHL. Sean Hill. Jack Hillen. Blake Hillman autographed. Tom Hirsch from Patrick Henry High School. Long gone. Justin Hall. Paul Holmgren. I believe he went to St. Paul Johnson. Phil Housley from South St. Paul. He might be the highest scoring player. I think he is still the highest scoring player ever to be born in Minnesota. Don Jackson. Steve Januzak won a couple of championships with the Gophers. And an Olympic gold medal. Joe Jensen. Nick Jensen. Steve Jensen just passed away this year. Adam Johnson, unfortunately, he passed away on the ice. He's from Hibbing. That's a Adam Johnson card. He passed away in England. Craig Johnson. Just Eric Johnson? Eric Johnson. Jim Johnson. Mark Johnson, Olympian. Wyatt Kaiser from Andover, Minnesota. How about Michael Caracas? Born in Aurora, Hoyt Lakes, Minnesota. Now lives in Eveleth. Chris Kennedy. Matt Kierstad. Trent Klatt. Justin Kloos. Matt Kowalski. I played with the Vulcans when I was there. Tommy Curvers. Having a great time here. Let's see if any of these other cards are known yet. Not yet. We'll get to them when we get to them. Joseph Labatt. Jackson Lacombe. Bryce Lampman. Once again, you're looking at every Minnesota-born hockey player rookie card if they played in the NHL. Here's Dave Langevin. Dave Langevin, not scratch. This is the Topps card. And the best part about it, you still don't know who the name is on the back. So you really have to scratch that. Who is that? But that's Dave Langevin, born in Minnesota. Josh Langfeld. Reed Larson, one of the greatest golfers ever. Says Pat Micheletti yesterday on The Fan. Drew LeBlanc. Nick Leddy from Eden Prairie. How about Anders Lee from the rival? I think he's from Edina. Brian Lee. Jordan Leopold. I believe he went to Robbinsdale Cooper Armstrong. Vinny Lettieri. Charlie Lindgren. Now he plays for the Caps. Ryan Lindgren. Blake Lizotte from the Chisago Lakes, the only Chisago Lakes Wildcat in the NHL. Peter Lopresti. And he is related to Sam Lopresti. From the 30s, Blackhawks. Sam Lopresti. Might as well get this one out of the way. John Mariucci. This one cost me a lot. Mike Lundin. Alex Lyon. Sam Malinsky. Chris Marinucci. Was he from the Grand Rapids? Yes. We already did John Mariucci. How about Paul Martin, Mr. Hockey from Elk River? Steven Martinson. Bob Mason, never had an NHL card, but had a nice sticker. Played one of the longest hockey games ever where I believe Pat Flatley scored or LaFontaine scored. Can't remember, but the Capitals beat him in like 5 overtimes. Chris McAlpine from Roseau. Jamie McBain. How about this card? A Jack McCartan rookie card in great shape. 60 Olympic goalie, Jack McCartan. Very cool. Born in St. Paul. Rob McClanahan. Ryan McDonough, rookie card. How about the Scouts getting involved in Jim McElmurray? Mike McNeil. Philip McRae. Brennan Manel. Ben Myers. Cole Kopke. Hope you are enjoying this video. Took me a lot of time to get all of these cards, as you probably could guess. And I put some of these away. It's over 200 cards of Minnesota-born players. And believe it or not, I also have every Minnesota-born NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball, and MLS card. Jim Korn. Carson Kuhlman. Pat Micheletti, or Joe Micheletti. That's Pat Micheletti, Joe Micheletti. Corey Millen. Keandre Miller. Warren Miller. Hunter Miska. Casey Middlestat. Oliver Moore has a card from the World Juniors. Travis Morin. Joe Matsko. Rick Morozic. Peter Mueller. Brock Nelson from Warroad. Aaron Ness. Jeff Nielsen. Kirk Nielsen. That wraps up the first half of the video. Hope you're enjoying my videos at Dave's Cards and Sports Games. Be ready for part 2.